can't see you for who you are if you don't show me those scars, man. Summer Walker is making it clear from the jump, man. Listen, I need you to be vulnerable. And
trying to meet all your demands when you ain't even got no goals. Cause you want me slaving over a hot stove. 800 heartbreak. Cause the price to pay is guaranteed. Not saving you is the heart of a woman.
Summer Walker, we need a bridge on this record, man. I don't know whether you want to do an extended version or, you know, just a separate version, but we need a killer bridge on this record, man, because it definitely deserves it.
I do it if I have to. I do it if I have to. Oh, don't make me do it.
See, it's tracks like this that make you say, when it comes to this R&B stuff in this generation, no one's touching Summer Walker, bro. Bro, she just gave you two, oh my days. Yes, my people, what's everyone saying? Hope everyone's well, everyone's good. Welcome back to the channel. You already know what time it is. It's your favorite music connoisseur, Henry here, and I am back with another reaction video. Listen, this is not a drill. This is not a hoax. This is not April Fools. This is real life. Summer Walker has finally dropped her third studio album, Finally Over It. We've been waiting for this project for damn near 4 years. Summer Walker has finally dropped it. I can see it now. It's right in front of me. The third studio album, like I said, from Summer Walker. And this is the third and final album in the Over It trilogy. Summer Walker's debut album, Over It, which came out in 2019. An absolute classic R&B record. If you've got good eyes, you can probably see the vinyl, the Over It vinyl behind my head over there. And she followed it up 2 years later with Still Over It, which was a really good sophomore album. Now she's come with the third and final installment of the Over It series called Finally Over It. This is the current queen of R&B. Let's just keep it real. You understand? Summer Walker has been putting in the work for years now, and she's literally ascended to the top of the R&B field and also the top of the charts. Both of her previous studio albums have been really successful on a commercial and critical front. Normally I'll do like a 2, 3, 4, 5 minute intro, but sometimes you just gotta get into the music. You know, you just gotta get into the music because, like I said, we've been waiting for so long. So that's what we're gonna do, guys. But before we do, I'm gonna need everybody to like, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to share the video. And most importantly, don't forget to subscribe to our channel, man. Keep it locked into Still Color. Without further ado, guys, this is Summer Walker. This is Finally Over It. Yes, the album, Finally Over It. Let us go. Guys, first and foremost, you know, before we get into it, I've realized that this album is cut up into 2 parts, Volume 1 and Volume 2. Volume 1 being the For Better section. This is what obviously Summer Walker has sort of titled it. She's called it For Better. Volume 2 is called For Worse. When you get married, you know, you say those vows, for better, for worse, you know. It's a cool little concept, and it seems like this album is a conceptual album, even from, you know, the album cover. It seems like, you know, Summer Walker has recreated the famous Anna Nicole Smith 1994 wedding photo. It seems like Summer Walker is finally over it. She's finally over the BS, and she's ready to move on and move past all of the toxicity, you know, and all of the drama that she's faced in her life. I mean, we all know, or some of us should know, Summer Walker's had a very messy love life, you know. It's not been an easy ride for her, let's say. So it looks like she's ready to move past all of that, you know, and move into this new phase and chapter in her life, man. I'm not gonna lie to you, one thing I would say is, you know, looking at the features, because there's a lot of features on here, I can't even lie, there's a lot of features, and I'm a bit skeptical because R&B albums that tend to have a lot of features on them, they're hit and miss. You've got some questionable features on here, but listen, this is Summer Walker. If anyone can pull this out the bag, it's Summer Walker. But I'm just obviously expressing my slight concern at some of the features on here and the amount of features on here, man. You know, it's quite a lot. It's quite a lot. It's quite bloated. This track off of this album is called Scars. Let's see how this one sounds. Let's go. that was a nice little sort of intro slash interlude there called Scars. Listen, I can't see for who you are if you don't show me those scars, man. Summer Walker is making it clear from the jump, man. Listen, I need you to be vulnerable. I need you to open up to me, you know? Like, I need you to show me who you really are, you know? How am I supposed to get to know you? How am I supposed to, you know, like, know what's wrong with you? Like, how are we supposed to build together if you don't show me who you truly are? If you're hiding, you know, the vulnerable parts of you, you know? Because that's how you really build a connection with someone, getting to know them for the good, for the bad, the ugly, you know? So listen, Summer Walker's making it clear from the jump, you know? Okay, that was a nice little interlude there, you know, nice little interlude. I think obviously Summer Walker just wanted to set the tone with this record, man. Summer Walker's getting ready to get us in our feelings, bro. Like, boy, alright, cool. So track number 2 is called Robbed You, featuring Mariah the Scientist. You know, very interesting because I don't think Mariah the Scientist and Summer Walker have collaborated with each other before. Or maybe they have. I'm not too sure. If they have, guys, let me know in the comment section below. But guys, this is the first feature off of the tape, and it's featuring Mariah the Scientist. This is Robbed You. Let's go.
Should've known you weren't all the way in it. I should've known you weren't standing on business. If I waited for just another minute, I would've been sitting losing my mind for a second. Playing with my time, my shit is precious. I need all of that back and then some. Cause with all the things you've done, I should've robbed you. Oh, I should've popped you. Oh, putting your trust in these no good bitches. Could've had them on my payroll, swear they would've listened. I could've robbed you. Oh, Italy could've got you. Oh, putting your trust in these no good bitches. Could've had them on my payroll, caught a nigga slipping. Oh, you ain't even think of that. Be glad that I care. Be glad that I spared you. I really should've robbed you. Cause you was moving sloppy, looking like an easy lick. No, we are not the same. Got them hoes all on the internet speaking on my name. You think these bitches care for you? These bitches, they just fans of you. They living in a fantasy. These bitches really fans of me. To your head, I want you dead. I want you to pay for the things that you did. I hope it haunts you forever. Cause every time I close my eyes, I can't forget you. It's so unfair, the memories you brought back. But it's all good, remember when I fall back. It's so damn hard ignoring what we've been through. Cause I still get sentimental.
Oh, so that was Robbed You. Okay. You know what? I can't lie. Yeah, Summer. Listen, I know what Summer's gonna do. You know, at this point, we all know what Summer's gonna do. I mean, she hardly has a bad record in her discography. But you see, Mariah the Scientist, she surprised me. I can't lie. She slid on this one. You know. So in terms of features, 1 for 1 so far. 1 for 1. I can't lie. And you know what? Summer Walker showed me a bit of growth on this record, man. I'll even break it down for you. She said she should have done this. She should have done that. She should have robbed you. She should have got, you know, niggas to beat you up and stuff like that. She should have taught your shit up. She's basically trying to say that she should have done it, but she didn't do it, right? The old Summer Walker now, the Summer Walker on her last couple albums would have definitely done what she said she would have done. You know, she would have definitely crashed out. Do you get it? But she's showing a bit of growth now. She's showing a bit of maturity. Maybe, obviously, that comes from just, you know, her heart getting broken so many times. Now she's just over it. I mean, this album is called Finally Over It. So, like, it definitely ties into the concept of her album. She's finally over it. Like, she's done. You know, she's not going to react the way she reacted before. You know what? I think she might have been talking about her relationship with Little Meech. You know, I'm not too sure exactly what went on there, but I know Little Meech, he got caught slipping. Yeah, he got caught slipping. By going off of the lyrics, I think that she may be directing this to him, you know, because she even said, could have had him on my payroll, caught a nigga slipping, that the chick that he was messing with was his cousin or something like that. But it turned out in the end that it wasn't his cousin. It was a girl that he was messing with. Love the melody, you know, love the mellow, laid back vibe. That it seemed like Summer Walker was annoyed. She was pissed off. You know when you're at the place where you've cried, you've done this, you've done that, and you're at the acceptance stage. You know, I feel like Summer Walker on this track, you know, she was at the acceptance stage. You know what I'm saying? That things, you know, have just kind of not worked out. And Summer Walker just sounded tired. She sounded like she's been through this situation so many times already. Do you get what I mean? So yeah, but nah, that was a good song, man, for real. And shout out to Marie the Scientist, man. Guys, moving on to track number 3. It's called No.
You got it, babe. It's whatever you need. Even though what I do, you won't do for me. Drop you off, driving crazy at high speed. Like you got somewhere to go, like you got somewhere to be. Ain't nothing me, no cash, and bring it back on it. And then you got the nerve to ask what we got to eat. Cause you want me slaving over a hot stove. You want me ironing and folding up your clothes. You want me to cater to you, never tell you no. You want me to lose myself just to keep you home, but the answer's no, no, no. The answer's no, no, no. You used to hearing yes, but I can't take no more. Get used to hearing this, cause the answer's no, no. Make you feel like every day's your day, but I'm reciprocating. But hold my tongue when I got stuff to say. Just wanna keep the peace up in the home. Tryna meet all your demands when you ain't even got no goals. Cause you want me slaving over a hot stove. You want me ironing and folding up your clothes. You want me to cater to you, never tell you no. You want me to lose myself just to keep you home, but the answer's no, no, no. The answer's no, no, no. You used to hearing yes, but I can't take no more. Get used to hearing this, cause the answer's no.
Ooh, guys, this is a classic R&B anthem right here. This is why Summer Walker's the current queen of R&B, man. She literally takes it back to the core and the blueprint of what R&B is. We had, you know, a killer chorus, a very, very catchy chorus, and also great bridge. I mean, the way that this song was structured was absolutely perfect, man. And listen, Summer Walker, I told you, bro, she's done. She's done. She's not having it anymore. This song definitely reminds me of No 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 featuring Destiny's Child, man. It has literally the same vibe to it. But yeah, listen, like I said, man, Summer Walker is about done. You know, like she's realizing her worth. She's realizing that, yo, like, listen, you're not really bringing much to the table. You know, like you're really not bringing much to the table. You know, you're used to me doing all these things. You're used to me saying yes to your every command. You're used to me treating you like a king. But at the end of the day, bro, what are you doing to deserve this? Do you get what I'm saying? What are you doing to deserve this? Like, you're literally taking my car out, you know, like you're taking my car out, driving at high speeds, going to different places, but you're not even contributing to the fuel. You understand? And then when you bring my car back, it's on empty. You're not even contributing. You know what I'm saying? To gas. You're literally just having a free ride. Pun intended. Literally. You know, you want me to iron and fold up your clothes. You want me to cater to you. You want me to treat you like a king, like I said. But what are you doing? You know what I'm saying? What are you doing to make me want to treat you this way? I think it's in a natural, because women, they're nurturers, right? And their natural instinct is to provide, and their natural instinct is to protect and to, you know, and to cater to you. You know, that's how a lot of them were taught from young. So a lot of women just do it out of default, you know. They just do it because that's how they know, that's how they were taught, that's how they were trained. But I think a lot more women now are starting to wake up and are starting to realize, listen, like, yo, in order for me to do this for you, you've got to treat me right. You've got to bring something also to the table. I can't just be doing this for you and you're treating me like shit, basically. You know, you're treating me like dirt. I can't be doing that for you. No. And good on Summer Walker, man. No, man. Like, she's saying no more yes. Like, from now on, it's a no. It's a no. I'm standing up for myself. You know, I'm valuing myself. And listen, like I said, good on Summer, man. That was a classic R&B record right there. One of my favorites already from this tape, bro. The ad-libs as well. Like, Summer Walker, don't think I didn't notice it. The ad-libs, you know, the different pockets that she was putting the ad-libs. Yo, okay. Track number, what is it? Track number 4 is Go Girl. And this is our second set of features. Go Girl's featuring Latto and Doja Cat. This is very interesting. You know what? When I saw these two features, I was pretty, you know, optimistic because Latto, she definitely knows how to kill an R&B feature. You know what I'm saying? And Doja Cat as well. I respect Doja Cat as a lyricist, as an artist. So I feel like this could be one of the good features on this record. But listen, let's wait and see. So this is Go Girl featuring Latto and Doja Cat. Let us go.
Feel good, taste good. Feel good, look great. Shaped like a number 8. Titties real, look fake. Yeah. Eat it up, whole plate. Got you hooked, I'm bait. Sex drive, he can't wait. Make him come fast like let's race. Ride 6 Flags with my hands up. Drop that ass down, make it stand up. Baby mama can't stand us. Act tough, get your mans fucked. I'm in my go yard, you go girl. I'm in my go yard, you go girl.
Big mama, no kids. Waiting for the right nigga, right time. Bitches hearing through the grapevine, I'm hearing GIA certified. Is you gon' make it rain for these thunder thighs? Yeah, I'm a 10 and a freak. I'm only spitting out Listerine. Play with me, don't play with me. Man, y'all hoes ain't having motion when the doorbell ring. 10 French tip toast and then these Doja heels. Same maggot ass hoes stay on my dick for real. Man, what the fuck I look like tripping off some dick for real? God ain't stopped making them when he made his for real.
Getting rich too. Still doing it like rent due. Used to have a chip too for the synthetic, not a wig glued. I'm a homeowner with a swim pool. Built like figure 8, I'd be intimidated. Team tight can't penetrate. Many men who minute men ain't any men I'd ever date. Generate more money than I blow it all on my homegirls. Then I go home, chauffeur. Get home, salt bath. Feet hurt, sore abs, tight calves. I don't like that, but it's like that for the show, girl.
So guys, that was Go Girl featuring Latto and Doja Cat. I can't lie, I don't know how to feel about that record, you know, and it totally didn't sound like what I expected it to sound like. It kind of threw me off guard. That's why I'm not sure how I feel about it, you know. But off the rip, I can't lie, Doja Cat, she had the best verse by far. By far. I don't think it was even close, you know what I'm saying? She slid on that, bro. Like, she definitely slid on that, you know. And yeah, like I said, I don't know how to feel because you know what? I think coming into this record, I thought it was gonna be Summer Walker singing, you know, like the R&B lover girl that she is, and then obviously Latto and Doja Cat would have both the rap verses. But it kind of took me by surprise, that Summer Walker was rapping in her verse, like. And this is something we haven't really heard from Summer before, so it was something different. I think obviously Summer Walker was trying to do something new, so I commend her for that. But I'm not too sure how I feel about it because I felt like, you know, she didn't really catch the beat, she didn't really catch the melody. I felt like it felt kind of out of sync to me, that part. It didn't feel natural, you know. It felt like somebody that was trying to rap, you know, and it definitely felt like a person that hadn't really rapped before, like a person that, you know, rapping wasn't really their bag. They're just trying it out just for fun. Do you get it? That's what it sounded like. It didn't really sound polished, you know, compared to, you know, Doja Cat, you know, for example, or, you know, or even to a certain extent Latto. I don't even think Latto had her strongest verse. I thought she was gonna come a lot harder than she did, you know. But yeah, like it was different. It was different. Like I said, I'm not too sure how I feel about it. I'm not too sure if I like her, if I don't like her. I'm indifferent about it right now. But again, I commend Summer for at least trying something new because we haven't really heard her rap before. Yeah, and I wasn't really too much of a fan of the hook, if I'm being honest with you. You know, I thought the hook was kind of lazy. There were some elements that were pretty awkward as well, and yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. You know, it's definitely not my favorite record that I've heard so far. I'll say that for free, and I don't know if this is a record that I'm gonna truly go back to. I'll need to listen to it again, because sometimes with me, I'll you know, react to albums or songs on first listen, and you know, I might not catch it the first time, but the more I listen to it, it might grow on me. So this might be a grower. Okay, track number 5, Summer Walker featuring CB, and you can argue that this is both the king and queen of R&B right now. You can argue that. I mean, listen, I think my king of R&B is Usher, innit? But you know, obviously I grew up on Usher, so I'm always gonna say that, you know. The king of R&B for me is Usher. I mean, we can say that it's another individual that has the initials RK, but obviously, you know, he's kind of in prison right now, so you know, he's kind of off the radar. So I mean, if I was to push it, I would say that he's the king, like undisputed king. But actively, Usher's my king. But a lot of people feel like Chris Brown is the king, and listen, I'm a big fan of Chris Brown's music, so I'm definitely not going to argue against it. But like I said, you can argue that this is both the king and queen of R&B jumping on one record, you know what I'm saying, together. So let's see how this one's going to sound, man. This is Baby featuring Chris Brown. Let's go.
Get it for you if you ask me to. Promise it ain't gon' be no switching when you're going through it. You give me something I don't feel with nobody. I don't know, baby, but I'ma keep it solid. I'll do whatever if you ask me. Your body on my body, make a tag team. I love the way that you address me when you undress me.
There's no excuse. I crossed the line and paid the price. Won't let us die. These just ain't thoughts we locked in. This for life. My love flashing, you're my. If I buzz it, then I guess you pull it. And since tomorrow ain't promised for you and I, you gone.
I'll go and get it for you if you ask me to. Promise it ain't gon' be no switching when you're going through it. You give me something I don't feel with nobody. I don't know, baby, but I'ma keep it solid. I'll do whatever if you ask me. Your body on my body, make a tag team. I love the way that you address me when you undress me.
Okay, listen, right off the rip, man, sampling an absolute classic record. One of my favorite Mariah records, one of her biggest records, Always Be My Baby. I caught, you know, that sample / interpolation right off the jump, man, you know, like, and yeah. Summer Walker, listen, you can do no wrong by sampling that record, honestly, man. That's an absolute classic. And listen, Summer Walker and Chris Brown, they definitely delivered, man, for real. I love the back and forth between them. It was literally like they were having a conversation, man. And honestly, their voices blended so well with each other. It just smelled and sounded like cocoa butter, bro. Like, you know when something just fits, you know when something just makes sense. I love the perspective that Chris Brown was coming on. Obviously, he was coming from a male's perspective, and Summer Walker was coming from the female perspective, man. And I felt this was very well executed, man. I love the fact that, like I said, they were intertwining, you know, in their verses and kind of going back and forth. And yeah, like this one, this track is definitely back to form. You know, I thought obviously the previous track, Go Girl, I thought I was a bit indifferent about that track, but this track definitely, I'm not indifferent about it. You know, it's a good song. Track number 6. I'm looking forward to hearing this collaboration. It's featuring Anderson Paak. You know, Anderson Paak is extremely talented. I'm a fan of him. And this is called 1-800 Heartbreak. Yo, this is sounding like a In Your Feelings type of record, man.
I've been in my bed so cold, and I've been trying my best to not make it look like I care. No, it's pretty hard to to tell, I've been looking better every day that goes by. I've been outside, driving fast, and I get passenger seat, being a princess. Got my legs kicked up, I'm catching flights, but something's missing. So I keep my hand on my heart, baby, cause this thing gone too far. I know I need a fresh start, baby, but by the end of the night, I'm dialing 1-800 Heartbreak, cause the price to pay is guaranteed. But you give my body what she needs, yeah. 1-800 Heartbreak. Don't know how much more I can take. I need you right here face to face. I need you, baby. I don't want it. It else want it. Fingers down, 1-800 for you, baby. Hello.
Hello, my darling, it's me again. I'm crawling back drunk. You blocked my number, so I called from my mother's phone. Don't hang up. I wonder if it's true what they say about every time that you lay up with someone new. There's a trade-off, a piece of me that I lose in return. All I gain was another notch in the loop. Belt coming loose, I can't hold the weight up, so I drop the ball. The body count 2 times the amount, the mileage on the car. Down on my luck, my heart back heavy as my eyelids are. It's been so long since I last did you wrong. Did you forget? You cursed me out so bad it felt like a spell from a witch. I didn't want to tell you the truth, cause if I did, you probably get some felons to shoot up my whip. So vindictive and sensitive, I really want to make amends, but we've been going back and forth like tennis courts at Wimbledon. I've been on my Adidas tip all day. You ain't gotta tell me nothing new under the sun. I know we had a moment, but it's done now. Just know that you're the only thing that runs my mind. Wow.
Yo, Anderson Paak at the end there realizing that he just, you know when you realize, yeah, like when you're just spilling out your feelings in it, and then you come to the end, you're like, oh my days, why did I do that? Fuck. Like, do you know what I'm saying? That's what it seemed like to me. But yo, there was a lot to unpack on that record. First and foremost, oh my days. See, the first half of that, Summer Walker, oh my days. Like, there's just something about Summer. Like, she just has that soul. You know, just that soul. Like, she touches your spirit, man. Like, she just has that sincerity and that emotion she invokes anytime she gets on a record like this. Like, this is Summer's bag, man. Like I said, this is what you call R&B music, and I'm not surprised because I'm seeing who produced this record, and Brian Cox, you know, is on the credits here. And listen, I'm not surprised, man. He's one of the goats when it comes to R&B music, man. Like, he knows how to compose and to structure an R&B record, you know. And listen, boy, the first half of that, like, because it seemed to me that that track was in 2 parts. The first half was just, oh my days, like I was getting lost in the music. I can't lie. Heartbreak. Everyone in this life, whether you're male or female, whether you're boy or girl, you know, whether you're transgender, whoever you are on this planet, everybody on this earth has experienced heartbreak in one shape or form. You know, like, it doesn't matter if it's come from a relationship. It doesn't matter if it's come from... Listen, heartbreak is a general thing that people experience on a daily. So when Summer Walker's talking about, I want to call 1-800 Heartbreak, I mean, everybody in this world can relate to that. Everybody in this world can feel that, you know? And it's mad because Summer Walker is such a lover girl. That's why they call her... That's why she calls herself the lover girl. She's such a lover girl. She loves love and she wants to experience love. And at times she craves, not just craves love, but I feel like she obsesses over it. That's why she probably has gotten herself into certain situations. And I just want to talk about the second part as well, because in my thought process, I was thinking, right, how is Anderson Paak gonna, like, how is he gonna approach this record? Because the first half of the record, that's the type of vibe that I've never heard Anderson Paak on, and that's not really his style. Like, the beat switched up, you know, and then he was able to get into his pocket, man. And yo, Anderson Paak killed that. That, in my opinion, could have been 2 separate records. It could have been, it could have been 2 separate records. Yeah, Anderson .Paak, he killed that, bro. Like, he killed it. Honestly, like, some of the... Anderson .Paak is so talented, man. He's so talented, man. Like, and I'm a big fan of him, man. Like, some of the wordplay, like, some of his lyrics, his bars, like, whoa. Verse was very playful. It was very witty. Like I said, he had a lot of cool punchlines in there, and yeah, he just gave it that Anderson .Paak flavor, man. Honestly, guys, this is definitely one of my favorite records, man. So, guys, track number 7 is Heart of a Woman. Obviously, she released this as a single towards the end of last year, and listen, this one, Heart of a Woman, is one of the best singles that Summer Walker's ever released, man. Like, this one right here, it caused a lot of noise. And guys, this is how long we've been waiting for this project. Imagine she released this at the end of last year. So it's been like a year, till this record came out, to when the album is now coming out. Listen, Summer, she's been playing with us, I can't lie. But yeah, Heart of a Woman, one of the best R&B records I've heard in years. One of Summer's best singles. And listen, I still have a bone to pick with Summer about this record, because I felt like this track, yeah, as great as it was missing the killer bridge. Summer Walker, we need a bridge on this record, man. I don't know whether you want to do an extended version or, just a separate version, but we need a killer bridge on this record, man, because it definitely deserves it. But listen, guys, this is the first single she released off of this album. And listen, we've heard this a million times, and we're going to hear this 1,000,001 times. You know what I'm saying? Let's listen to it again. It's an absolute banger. This is Heart of a Woman. Let's go.
Is the heart of a woman. Yeah. Only thing that's saving you is the heart of a woman. Yeah. Question is why I do the things I do. Answer I may never find, but I'll always choose you. Wanna give up on you, but damn, I know I can't. I put the blame on me for giving you chance after chance. I love what you but can't stand. And I try to be strong, but how much can I put your words on your life this time? And I hope your words ain't lying, 'cause only thing that's saving you is the heart of a woman. Is the heart of a woman. Yeah.
Guys, that was Heart of a Woman, man. Listen, that song, every time I listen to it, it gets better and better each time, man. This is one of those R&B records that, for me, is going to be timeless, man. It's going to be timeless, bro. Like, Summer Walker was in an absolute bag when she made this one, I can't lie. And yeah, this one's deep, man. I think I already talked about this when this single came out. I think I did a review or reaction on our channel, and I just said, like, the lyrics are very powerful. The only thing that's saving you is the heart of a woman. Can you deep that? The only thing that's saving you is the heart of a woman. The heart of a woman is gold. The heart of a woman is very forgiving. The heart of a woman is full of grace. The heart of a woman is very loving. So she's trying to say that's the only thing that is saving you. Just the heart. The heart that God has placed in women, that's the only thing that's saving you. If it wasn't because of that, you'll be done. You'll be absolutely done. And it's sad because a lot of men take advantage of that, They take advantage of that. But yeah, the lyrics are very powerful, man. But that record, timeless. So track number 8 is called Situationship. So we're almost done with the For Better section, literally almost done. So yeah, track number 8 is called Situationship. I know Summer Walker's definitely been in a lot of situationships. So I can definitely tell you that for free, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's go.
I wanna go to this place with you. It's dark enough where I'm at now. Don't drag me down to that hell of a place you call home. You get me so damn high some nights. Ecstasy ain't got nothing on you. survive. Oh, you keep me alive. How free it is, how free it is. What a feeling, what a feeling.
Wow, that was something different from Summer, man. Summer's kind of definitely evolving her sound, man, and just evolving her artistry on this album so far. I mean, definitely we've got the typical R&B lover girl Summer, but we've also got you know, rapper Summer. Now we've got sort of country Summer. This sounded definitely like an R&B / country record for sure. But vocally, I must say she sounded amazing on this. She sounded absolutely amazing. I think so far, in terms of vocally, you know, this is the best I've heard her sound. Yeah, she sounded amazing on this, man. And yeah, like I said, this definitely sort of sounded more in the sort of the country / western, you know, lane. And I'm here for it, man. I'm here for it. I'm here for Summer Walker's evolvement or evolvement as an artist, you know, because listen, we can't all stay the same, like, and we shouldn't expect an artist to stay the same. We should expect them to experiment, whether that experiment is a good experiment or a bad experiment. I'm always, one thing I always do is give credit for an artist coming out of their shell and trying something new, even if it's not executed the way it should be. I always commend them, because as an artist, you need to grow. You can't remain the same. If you remain the same, things get stale, you get bored. You know, you need to allow artists to express themselves, to try new things, you know, because that's how they grow and that's how they become better. So yeah, no, I definitely appreciate this track, man, for real. Yeah, she definitely was talking about situationships on here. I think at this present moment in time, Summer Walker just wants to have fun. She doesn't want to be connected to anybody, like, you know when you just want to just have somebody that you can kick it with. You don't really want to go down that road of sexually exploring your relationship or get into anything physical or emotional. You're just like in that place where you've come from a heartbreaking situation and you want companionship, maybe without the physical. So I think that's what Summer Walker wants here. But then, you know, sometimes certain things happen, you know, like Summer Walker said, why did you have to kiss me? I think she said, just drag me along, then go kiss me on my lips. Anytime that happens, it's dangerous, especially if you're attracted to the person, you know. Why did you have to go and kiss me on my lips? Now you're dragging me into a situation that I don't want to be in. Why did you have to go and do that? So that's what Summer Walker's saying. Why couldn't this stay strictly platonic, you know? Because I'm having fun right now. Track number 9 is called Give Me a Reason, and it's featuring none other than Bryson Tiller. And obviously Bryson Tiller and Summer, they've collaborated with each other once before. They've collaborated again on a Summer record, and this is called Give Me a Reason. Let's go.
First class vibe when you came out to see me. Roll up some and pour me out tequila. Rock your bed, I'm feeling like the Beatles. Don't need you and you don't need me either. But you give me a reason to love you. You give me a reason to love you. You give me a reason. Oh, you give me a reason to love you. You give me a reason to love you. You give me a reason. You give me a reason to love you. You give me you. Ended off for nothing. No, we got something. All these niggas wanna get your spot though. Got these niggas lined up at the front door. I know I ain't perfect, but you know I deserve it. Lot of options, but you know the one to choose. Lot of options, but you know you're mine exclusive. Not everybody can get my love, but you got it. Now they don't do it like you, they just try to copy. They try to get you, but I'm the one who done got you. Whatever I'm wanting, you go.
Tryna find a reason, a whole new season. When they showed me trees and you gave me love, held me down, never gave me up. Swear it's like they don't know me anymore, and they wonder why I'm never seen anymore. If they catch me somewhere near your region, maybe they'll finally know the reason. Yeah, check my reasons, maybe when the summer come to an end. Cause I don't really wanna fall again, but
So guys, that was the end of the For Better section, Give Me a Reason, you know. And I think, you know, Summer Walker and Bryson, you can tell they have chemistry on the record together. They definitely have chemistry, man, for sure. And it's quite interesting that this was one of the producers that's listed on here is Jeremiah. I didn't even know that Jeremiah produces, to be fair. I probably should know that. But yeah, I mean, I didn't even know. But do you know what? I would say for this is definitely a record that, again, just goes back into Summer's bag. This is definitely a record that, you know, is quite a safe record from Summer. I mean, we've heard this type of record from Summer before. You know, not to say it's bad or anything, but like, yeah, it's what we've heard before. So I expected Summer to do what she done on this record, and I expected Bryson to do what he done on this record, because again, this is a lane for both Summer and Bryson. They feel very comfortable on this type of record, you know, just in terms of like the tempo, the beat, the melody, you know, so it was nothing that we have not heard before. Still a decent record, man, for sure. It definitely wasn't a standout. I mean, there's been a couple standouts already. It definitely wasn't a standout. I would say more so this record was a filler, in my opinion. It was a filler. If it's on the album, great, you know, I'm not gonna skip it. It's not a skip record for sure, but if it's not on the album at the same time, I'm not gonna care too much. But yeah, guys, so that's the end of the For Better section. Now we're gonna move on to volume 2, which is the For Worse section. And at the end, guys, let me know what you let me know what you think about the album as a whole, but also let me know what you think about the two sections, volume 1 and volume 2, which one you like more than the other, or do you think that they're both as equally as good as each other, or whatever? Let me know in it. So guys, the first track, or track number 10, should I say? Let's do it like that. Track number 10 is called FMT.
My type, throw away my expectations, just fake it. Let's just fake it. Dress it up nice, polished and prim. You think I'm her, but I know you're not him. Oh, no, you're not him. But who the fuck cares? I'm tired of trying. Let's make daddy proud, even if we're lying. 'Cause no one will know. Oh, take me out, show me off. Smiles what they say. Honey, he's rich, so swallow your pain. I'd rather just get the shit over with. Push back my memories of an ex-boyfriend I loved so damn much. He was so damn fun, but I'll never be enough, and it sucks 'cause fuck my type. Why do I like him? He will never treat me right. No, no, no. So fuck my type. So I'm trading a broken heart for a good life.
Yeah, so that was FMT, F My Type. And Summer's definitely been influenced by some country music, man, because yeah, this is the second record that I would say fits into that sort of lane. And I think she suits him, man. I love the fact that she's pushing her pen, you know, that she's pushing her artistry. And I feel like this is a lane that she could possibly operate in for sure. Yeah, the subject matter is very interesting. It seems like Summer Walker, you know, she's basically saying that her type, you know, the type that she typically goes for, she's come to the conclusion that it's just not been working for her. So she's saying, you know what, let's, you know, rip up the playbook and let's just, you know, let's just do something different, man. Like, you know, I think right now she's opening herself up to explore new things and to take on new things. And even that's just from the music, you know, not even just from the music, but that can also be related to the music, you know, because again, this is a lane that I haven't really heard Summer Walker operate in. So I think in all aspects of her life, she's been a lot more open-minded you know, and even when it comes to relationship and the type of men that she dates. I mean, I saw a line here that was pretty interesting. It stood out to me. She said something about you need someone who's going to equal your fame. So I think people have been advising her that, listen, stop going for these low vibration type of niggas, man. Like, stop going for these niggas that can't meet you where you're at. You know, you need somebody that's going to equal your fame. You need somebody that's going to match your not even match your success, but match where you're at in life. You know. So yeah, and you know what? This track also goes back to the album cover, because the album cover, again, you know, is recreating that famous photo from Nicole, and you can clearly see from that photo, that Summer Walker, she don't love that old white man, you know. She don't love him. She just marrying him for the money because, you know, he could give her a good life. So it's just that whole thing. What's love got to do with it? You know, literally, it's not even about love. It's about now you can say that she's settling. I mean, you could possibly say that, but I think she's at the point now. You know, when you're at the point where you're just tired, you're just done with going through the same old. I'm paraphrasing, but if you carry on doing the same things, then you should expect the same results. So I feel like Summer Walker now is just like, no, that's it, I'm done. So that the album cover definitely is in sync with what this song is about. Again, you can clearly see old white man. What is Summer Walker gonna do with an old white man? You know, he looks like he's on his last legs, but you know, he can take care of her financially. You know, he can offer her stability. You know, like he damn near too old. He ain't gonna cheat and treat her wrong. You know what I'm saying? He can't even walk. You know, so I think, you know, right now that's where Summer Walker's at, and it definitely also encapsulates the album title, Finally Over It. She's finally over it. She's finally over going through the same old situation and going for the same type of men. So yeah, man, I like it, man. I like where Summer Walker's at in her life, man. Track number 11, I need to stop getting confused there. It's called Houseway featuring SAILORR. Interesting. I know SAILORR and Summer Walker had a record together already, which was a big record, by the way. I think that appeared on SAILORR's project. So obviously, you know, SAILORR has returned the favor and is now appearing on this record from Summer. Let's go. Let's see how this one sounds.
Text me a quick selfie so I can sit on it. Running through my mind, he's so intelligent. You ask me if I'm flexible, I do a split. I wanna get your name engraved in pink glitter right on my blick. I would take your last name, put the pictures of our baby's faces in a glass frame. Hang up every doodle that I try to draw. Buy up hella madness for the friend, but you filled up to the brim with all of her heart. So take my heart. Hope you don't run away. I'ma call you my babe. I'ma take up. So take my heart. How could I even fake? How could I even fake? Like Houseway, you ain't got the education. I'm saved up in his phone, this little fine shit. He wanna dance, yeah, wine hips. I got super shy lip, no politics and no ride dick. But I got me a PhD in Japanese around him. The way he talks arousing, thinking about him out up. Red just like his upper cup. Hope this my for life, cause I'm feeling super duper stuck. Chewing on my bubble butt, hubba bubba, baby, I'ma get it up and rub it up right when we fall. So take my heart. Hope you don't run away with you, baby. My heart with you. I'ma call you my babe. Take my heart. How could I even fake? Like how could I even fake? Like Houseway, you ain't got the education.
So that was Houseway featuring SAILORR, and it seems that SAILORR appeared on the outro. She didn't really have her own verse, which I thought she would have, which is a shame. I would have liked to hear SAILORR have her own verse, but you know, her being on the intro is fine. You know, her being on the intro is fine, man. Yeah, this was a bop. I can't lie, this was a bop. I wish it was kind of long. It was kind of short, man. It was kind of short. I can't lie to you, but yeah, this one was a bop, man. This one was a bop. Can't add this to one of my favorite pals, man. For real. And SAILORR, shout out to SAILORR, man. She's having a bit of a moment right now, and I love Summer Walker as well because she's always not putting people on. I don't want to say that, you know, but she's down to work with artists that are not as big as her. You know, she's down to work with artists that are up and coming. I mean, she did the same thing with Odile. You know, Odile's one of my favorite artists right now. You know, I love Odile, and I remember she appeared on his record last year for his album, and that was a big sort of moment for Odile. You know, because I know Odile's story. I actually tried to sign Odile at my previous distribution label. So I kind of know his story. I know his management, and yeah, I remember like I found out from his management that he was signing to LVRN, which is obviously the label that Summer Walker and Six Black are on. And yeah, I thought that was a really big moment for him. And the fact that Summer Walker right off the gate, you know, gave him a record or featured on a record of his, that obviously was very big for him because he elevated his presence overseas, especially in the US, man. And and obviously Summer Walker's doing the same with SAILORR, you know. And I love the fact that she's down to collab with artists that, you know, are just up and coming and new, you know. Shows that she's humble, man. Track number 12 is called Baller, and early this week I saw a preview of this record. It surfaced online, man, and some people were saying, GloRilla, because I think GloRilla's verse was playing, and people were like, nope, this is an instant skip. See, with GloRilla, I'm 50-50 on her. Sometimes she can come through with a fire verse, with a fire record, and other times, no. You know, like, I'm just like, nah, you know? So it's hit and miss when it comes to GloRilla, but the fact is, GloRilla's not the only one on this track. Sexyy Red is on this record as well. And also, is it Monaleo? Monaleo, I think she's a new up and coming artist. I think she's having a moment right now as well. But
proudly sponsored by Big Dicks, Rich Niggas, and Black Cards. It's your girl, Nene Lee.
I need a baller, shot colors. Take me to the mall so I can spend a couple dollars. Yeah, I'm trying to give it to you. Show me what you got. Gonna call that bank so I can shop. So I drop.
I like black niggas. They got black cards. Yeah, this says soft. Cause my head hard. I keep a side nigga. Just like my side part. And I can't fuck no nigga that ain't got no mind charge. He just iced me out, but tryna be my man. He wrote a song about me. Ooh, you want me bad. Apply that pressure about me, baby. Don't be acting scared. Fuck being nonchalant. I need my nigga to kiss my ass.
What can I say? It was po-ass nigga after po-ass nigga. I done finally up my rank. I ain't got shit for a hoe. If he dropped that low, then it must be a bank. I'm too damn stiff on a bitch. A dumb ass hoe is something I ain't. Might tell you a joke, won't tell you a lie. I'm a peep to the day that I die. I be trying to tell you these niggas ain't shit. I'm cool, cause these y'all niggas not mine. See me, I run a tight ass ship. I'm the one do the hiring and firing. If that nigga ain't spending no money, that's not a red flag. Bitch, that's a siren. Dumb.
Shot colors. Take me to the mall so I can spend a couple dollars. Yeah, I'm trying to give it to you. Show me what you got.
What you got? Tired of fucking lame niggas, they ain't got no guap. Fuck buy me some flowers, daddy buy me a new glide.
It said,
Trips and shopping sprees. Like giving me all you got. You're all that captured me.
yo, that was baller, guys. I can't lie. That wasn't that bad, you know. That wasn't that bad, you know. I expected that song to be a lot worse than it actually turned out to be. Yo, guys, yo, listen, sue me. But yo, that wasn't that bad, bro. That was better than I expected. And I think a large part of that was the fact that Sexyy didn't really have, you know, she only had like 4 or 8 bars, you understand? I feel like that definitely contributed to the song not being as bad as it could have been, because I thought Sexyy would have had a whole verse, bro. Like a whole 32, 64, do you get it? Like, but she didn't. And even GloRilla's part was not bad, you know, bro. Like, I've heard GloRilla, rap a lot worse than that. You get me? And I feel like it definitely fit the vibe of the song. Like, it's a fun, sort of carefree song. It's about ballers, innit? And GloRilla, Sexyy, and I don't know who this Monaleo is, but I can only assume she operates in that lane. Like, they're very materialistic type of rappers, bro. Like, they talk about, money, they talk about men, like they talk about all that type of stuff. So I feel like getting them on a record definitely kind of matched the theme, if that makes sense, and it made it a lot more authentic, because yeah, these are female rappers that talk about that sort of stuff, and obviously the track is called Baller, so I can see the logic behind why Summer Walker would put all these three on a record together. And I feel like, definitely, man, I feel like I said, it wasn't as bad as I thought it'd be. And I don't think this is an instant skip, you know. I don't think it's an instant skip. It's not obviously one of the best tracks on here, not by a long shot, but I don't think it's an instant skip for me. And even the last part, you know, the outro, like, you know, the closer I get, yo, we all know that sample, right? But yeah, I feel like that definitely also made this song a bit more tolerable. I didn't know that someone was gonna, you know, do the outro like that, but I definitely think this song is, bro, it's not bad, you know. It's actually not that bad, bro. It's not a track that's going to be very memorable. And I'm sure there's still going to be a lot of people that don't really F with this track. But for me, I'm cool with it. That's all I'm saying. I'm cool with it. Track number 13 is called Don't Make Me Do It /Tempted. Let's go.
Have to, I do it if I have to. Oh, don't make me do it. I'll do it if I have to. I'll do it if I have to. Oh, don't make me do it. Can do is what he said he would, and I can't say that you've been anything less than consistent. So tell me, what's the sudden change to make you wanna rearrange all the love and trust I have for you? Stop trying to play you crazy, you know what's changed. I'll do it if I have to. I do it if I have to. Oh, don't make me do it. I'll do it if I have to. I'll do it if I have to. Oh, don't make me do it. It's been a minute, baby. It's been a long time. You've counted seconds, baby. You know I've been counting mine. I'm about to lose myself. I don't want nobody else, so please don't tempt me. I'm debating back and forth whether I'ma make that call. Don't care about crashing out, but I already called my mama. Already didn't embarrass me. She swear we love the drama. Please don't tempt me. I'm not afraid to let you know that I've been fiending. Contemplating lying to my friend, you got me scheming. Jesus, Lord, gotta call on you to keep me on my toes. I'm standing strong, but I don't know for how long.
That's a little guy, I ain't forget it. Girl, stop playing before I come over there.
I done told everybody that I'm done for real this time, but it's hard when my body's battling against my mind. Oh, life's too short to care what everyone thinks, but I gotta still think about me. Yes, no, maybe so. All I ask is please don't, baby. Oh no, please don't. Please don't, no, 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 no. Just please don't tempt me.
See, it's tracks like this that make you say, when it comes to this R&B stuff in this generation, no one's touching Summer Walker, bro. Bro, she just gave you oh my days. She just gave you two unbelievable R&B records in one. 2 for 1, bro. Like, she did it so effortlessly as well. Oh my days, bro. Summer Walker, you. This is why we ride for Summer, bro. Like, this is why, yeah, you know. Yo, listen. R&B, all my favorite R&B artists, bring back bridges. Bring back R&B bridges. This is the staple of R&B. This is the fabric of R&B. And listen, on this record alone, right? On this album alone, Summer Walker has had about 3 or 4 bridges. And do you know what, Summer? It begs the question. So, if you could do bridges on a couple records on your album, you know, how come you couldn't do it on Heart of a Woman, right? How come you couldn't do a bridge on Heart of a Woman? But listen, let's forget all of that. But guys, this one, oh my days, this one's top 2 for me. This one is top 2 for me, bro. This one is top 2 for me in terms of like my favorite track so far, bro. Like Summer Walker was bringing that soul, man. She was bringing this is what R&B music is about, guys. Yeah, this one's gonna get a lot of people in their feelings, bro. And bro, Summer Walker, all she wants is consistency. That's all she's ever wanted. Someone to be consistent, a man to do what he says he's gonna do, you know? And it's quite funny because this obviously track is split up into two parts. During the Tempted part 2, obviously the interlude from Little Meech, I heard that. He said, hello, girls stop playing before I come over there. I remember that sort of soundbite leaked online. So it's interesting that Summer Walker has put that in there. And that's a clear message to who she's talking about, referencing on this album. And it's also crazy because it's good to get insight into some of these, some of the mindsets and some of the sort of behind the scenes of some of these artists' lives, because I'm sure when that Little Meech stuff was happening, I think, you know, Summer Walker referenced here that, you know, she got a call from her mama, you know, basically saying that you're embarrassing. You know, you're embarrassing us, you're embarrassing the family, you're letting Little Meech take you for basically a mug, you know, and she was just like, you guys just love the drama and stuff like that. And yeah, it's just pretty interesting because when stuff like this goes down, when, you know, we see these artists' personal lives play out online, sometimes you can't help but think, what are their friends and family feeling about this? There must be a shade of embarrassment there. Do you get it? So that was an excellent R&B record, man. Like, definitely one of my favorites so far, man. Definitely top 2 for real. Track number, so where we at now? So we at 10, 11, 12, 13. Track number 15 is called Get Your Boy, featuring 21 Savage. I know 21 Savage is a big R&B fan, you know, so I'm pretty sure he was gassed to be on this record. Let's see what he brings to this record, man. Let's go. Let's Get Your Boy.
Watch out for your friend, he's been calling me, tryna get my love. He tryna come and see. You been mighty comfortable when it comes to me. I'd hate to see it, I hate to see it, cause he been calling me. Better get your boy, he been thinking about doing me better. Calling me, he been plotting on me, studying your phone. See, you better get your boy. Oh yeah, yeah. No, you wouldn't want that. You wouldn't want that, no.
You crossing the line, you roguish. You talking about fucking my homies. If you do that, then he ain't my brody. If I catch you, then you know it's OV. I'ma turn on your street in the slowly. While we at it, bitch, give me that rollie. Might let your bestie sit on my goatee. And all of your friends wanna fuck me. You fried, go move to Kentucky. Hard cold, can't let a bitch crush me. Almost hit Britney, but she was slit musty. I ain't perfect, but I'm close, just trust me. I'm a player, I ain't never been dusty. I got motion on motion, it's gross when I'm grossing. You fuck around, get sick if you touch me. Kiara keep trying to get in, and Jessica flirting again. You already know about Tia. Keep playing, I fuck her again.
Yo, so that was Get Your Boy. Yo, this track is full of messiness, bro. This track is messy. Yo, better get your boy because he's thinking of doing me better. Yo, 21 Savage don't have that, bro. She's basically saying, 21, you better get your boy because he's been putting on the low. Like, you know, hey, yo, I can't lie. That type of stuff will make a man crash out fully. And I think also Summer Walker, this record, she kind of likes it. She's even though she's kind of warning 21 about the fact that his boy is trying to creep on the low. I think also part of her likes that because, you know, I feel like it's making him sweat. It's making 21 sweat. It's making him be jealous. It's making him feel the type of feelings that he's been making her feel. So it's like a sort of like revenge type of thing, you know? Because I'm trying to picture this situation right now. 21's been doing Summer Walker wrong, you know, been out here cheating, you know, just not treating her the way she needs to be treated. And his boy, you know, is seeing that the relationship's on the rocks and he's trying to sweep in there. And then Summer Walker is saying, do you know what? I'm going to tell 21, you know, because I want to make him jealous. I want to make him feel some type of way. I want to kind of get my own back. So she's doing it. She's warning him, but at the same time, she's liking it because it's making him mad. It's you know, sometimes with men, right? It's like if they cheat on you, Yeah, they don't really feel any type of way about it. But if a woman was to do that to them, boy, all hell breaks loose. Listen, as men, sometimes we can be very not me, but you know, like some of my species, man, we can be very hypocritical, you know, and we don't like it when the dirt is placed on us. We don't like it when things kind of come back to us, you know. But when we're doing it to them, when we're doing it to women, you know, there's no care in the world. You get it? So that, bro, really love this record, man. Really love this record. 21 Savage definitely came with it. He brought his A game. And 21 Savage, one thing about him, he loves R&B, man. He really, really loves R&B. So yeah, I love the sort of concept of this record, man. And I definitely feel like, yeah, it's definitely another strong one, man. So track number 16 is called Number One, and it's featuring one of my favorite R&B artists, Brent Faiyaz. I'm really looking forward to hearing this collaboration. I think this is the first time Summer and Brent have actually collaborated with one another. So let's get it, man. Let's hear this one.
This is what I sing for you. I'm ushering a rain for you. You know you're always number one. You was lying. This is what I sing. I'm new edition in a rain for you. You know you're always number one.
That boy like Bobby got a thing for me. You know that boy do anything for me. Feel like auntie I can cater to. Let me help you take off your shoes. It's all about reciprocation. Everything you do is amazing. It's mine and I'ma stick beside him. Forever riding. So I guess I got you riding about me now. No, we belong together. It don't get no better. Say you sing in the rain, then gush your boy. I love you. Put me in a song, won't you?
Remember when it came? You was like, sing to me. This is what I sing for you. I'm ushering a rain for you. You know you're always number one. You was like, this is what I sing for you. I'm no addition in a rain for you. You know you're always number one.
Wow, that was everything I expected them more. In my head, I was thinking, yeah, this definitely cannot go wrong. This song definitely cannot be trash. It just, you know, when a track features two artists, right, and you just say to yourself, this cannot be, it has to be good. It just has to be. There's no like way I can think of this song actually being mid. It's just not possible, bro. Sometimes when you put two artists together, two artists that are at the top of their game, yeah, it's just, it makes magic. And this song for me is magic, bro. This song is everything that I thought it would be and more. This song definitely didn't disappoint, man. Lived up to expectations. And again, similar to what I would say, similar to Chris Brown, right? The fact that it's taken Summer Walker and Brent this long to collaborate with each other should be an absolute felony. You know, this collaboration should have happened a long time ago, but I'm glad it's happened now. And it just made so much sense, bro. Like Brent, bro, he has such a unique tone to his voice. He's been doing this thing for a minute now, bro. But yeah, guys, that was beautiful, bro. That was beautiful, man. I'm so happy that these two have finally collaborated and they've given us, you know, a track that's definitely going to be on heavy rotation, heavy replay. I can guarantee you that. So track number 17 is called Stitch Me Up.
Fuck for like hundreds of times, baby, what's on your mind? I told you we should have been committed since we in it. Say that I'm lying. I'm scared of latching up, I'm scared of touching up with somebody. I was scared to put my guard down and go slow, but I'm down to go fast with somebody. I know it's wrong, but that's how I was taught. Gave my heart once before, and all they got was torn into pieces, into pieces, into pieces, into pieces. And I need somebody to stitch me up, come pick me up, come get me up when I'm down. Please come pick me up, oh yeah, yeah. And I somebody that's wrong for somebody that didn't do right. But we one in the same. I done got my heart broken by someone that didn't know how. You commit in the same cycles with the same angle with these love triangles. I know it's wrong, but that's how I was taught. Gave my heart once before, and all they got was torn into pieces.
Yeah, so guys, that was Stitch Me Up, man. And poof, guys, man, listen. Summer Walker, she said it right there. I need someone to stitch me up. She's been broken so many times, right, that she's at the point where she needs somebody to kind of lift her up. She can't lift herself up because she's just tired. It's sad when you get to a point where you can't even lift yourself up. You don't have the energy. You don't have the fight anymore. You know, you've just been broken so many times, heartbroken so many times, man, that, you know, yeah, you just need somebody else to come and just give you that lift. She mentioned about committing the same cycles, going through the same stuff, going through love triangles. I mean, this has been a running theme in Summer's love life. And to be honest, I don't know how she does it, man. I don't know how she's continuously found herself in these type of situations. Again, we have to put some accountability on Summer for going for the same type of men and knowing the same type of red flags, but also at the same time, I feel for her, because all she wants is to be loved and for someone to treat her right and someone to be consistent, you know. But you know, sometimes the choices you make, man, they result in, you know, some of the same things happening to you. So you got to take a good look at yourself. And I think it starts with Summer. It starts with Summer healing. It starts with Summer doing a lot of self-work. So guys, moving on to track number 17. We're almost done with the album. Moving on to the penultimate track. It's called Allegedly, featuring Teddy Swims. This is going to be an interesting collab, man, you know. I'm sure this is a collab that not a lot of people were expecting. Let's see if, you know, Summer Walker gets into her country bag with this one. This will probably be the third record if she does get into her country bag with this. But yeah, let's see how this one sounds. This is Allegedly. Let's go.
Down this road before, when the money's gone one by one, got a quarter to ink, I'm cutting it close. The destinations have changed since before. Forever young, it's just a quote on a t-shirt, and now I'm wise enough to know. You know my heart drops anytime you're not by me, and I can't get you off my mind. I'm in love, allegedly. I'll give the rest to you if you let me. Oh, if you let me. Love you.
While we're young and want what we can't afford, say the simple things in life come free, like it's just gonna show up at the door. I'm up with you till 3 a.m. and I gotta be at work by 4. I got halfway through my car, then turned around. That's how you know. You know my heart drops anytime you're not by me, and I can't get you off my mind. I'm in love, allegedly. You know my heart drops anytime you're not by me, and I can't get you off my mind. I'm in love, allegedly.
That was Allegedly. Listen to the vocal production, the sonic production as well. I think is absolutely insane. I think this potentially is Summer Walker's best vocally and sonically produced album to date. It may not be her best album to date in terms of tracks, right? Because, you know, obviously I'll give my final thoughts later. I don't think this is her best album. But when it comes to vocal production, when it comes to sonic production, I think this is her most ambitious, her most brave, and her most diverse album, for sure. Definitely. And that was a beautifully sang record, you know. Shout out to Teddy Swims, you know. Not really into his music like that. I mean, I haven't gotten into his music. I mean, I'm a man that listens to all different types of genres, so I haven't actually got into Teddy Swims. But from the couple records I've heard, he's definitely a great vocalist, man. And yeah, I'm just so happy that Summer Walker is, like I said, is testing herself. You know, it's because it could have been very easy for Summer to play safe on this album. It could have been very easy for her to play safe on this album, but she didn't. You know, she's giving us something different. She's giving us something, you know, a bit. She's showing us another side to her. That's what I'm trying to say. And she's definitely telling a story with this album. Like I said, I'll sum up the album once I finish this final track, but she's definitely telling a story with this album, man. Track number 19 or 18, should I say. We're at the final track. It's called Finally Over It, the album title. And this is a fitting end to this trilogy in terms of like the album, the song title, sorry, you know, Finally Over It. It's the last record. Let's see if Summer Walker is going to finish off this trilogy with a bang. Let's get it.
Over, all the stress over. Oh, no more crying in both of us. A love bipolar, finally over. Oh, for you I pray. Sure you wanna share your last name with me. Baby, I'm sure I do. With you, love doesn't hurt. Love is for better or worse, so I do. Don't know what you see, but you take me in all I carry, so I do.
There you have it. I do. She said those magic words. It's done. And this, I can picture this song is basically portraying Summer Walker at the altar, you know, and she's basically ready now to leave her you know, her previous life behind her. She's ready to start afresh, start anew. She's ready for this new life, you know. Like I said, she's ready to just try something different, you know. And that's the theme of this album. I think it's definitely Summer Walker trying something different, trying to leave the old skeletons in the old closet, you know. And she's seen the other side of it. She's seen, you know, a life that she now wants to live, and she's being intentional now, and she's choosing her, basically. She's choosing happiness. She's you know, that was a fitting way to kind of end this album. And I hope, honestly, that Summer Walker, I don't want to hear Summer Walker's name in any you know, any messy situations. Honestly, I don't want to do it. At some point, you've got to change, you know. At some point, I've got to start turning in your favor when it comes to love, man. And yeah, like I said, I hope that this is it now, you know. She said I do. Now, you know, it's time. But yeah, that was a fitting way to sort of end this album, a nice ballad, you know. And like I said, Summer Walker's vocal performance on this record, man, I think is the best I've heard, you know, since, you know, I started following Summer Walker, man. You know, she's definitely improved as a vocalist. She's definitely showing her range and her versatility when it comes to her vocals, man. Guys, that was Finally Over It, the third and final installment of the Over It trilogy, of the Over It series. This is some of my thoughts, man. I mean, Summer Walker is definitely telling a story. This album is very conceptual. She's definitely telling a story with a lot of these records and with this album on the whole. And this album definitely has shown growth from Summer, not only as a person, but as a vocalist, you know, as a musician, as an artist. You know, she definitely came out of her shell on this one, you know. And I definitely think she pushed her pen, you know, and I just definitely think she pushed herself sonically as well. I think maybe it'll be interesting to see what direction Summer goes in next, you know. Maybe this is a hint that Summer Walker wants to go in a different direction. I mean, Summer Walker has always been a type of R&B artist that doesn't really like to get placed in the box. I know a lot of her core fan base like to really place her in that R&B box, but Summer Walker, she's more than that, bro. Do you get it? She's more than that. Like, you know, she did the Neo Soul tape. I can't remember what that tape was called. I really liked it because I'm a big Neo Soul fan, you know, so I really liked it. I know that sort of EP split her fan base. Some of them didn't really get it because they're so used to Summer just being core R&B. But I remember Summer Walker saying that, you know, like, Neo Soul is really what the type of music she loves to make. She loves R&B, don't get me wrong, but Neo Soul, that is an album. If she was given a choice, she would make a whole album based off of Neo Soul, you know, and I love the fact that she did that. And then now again, you know, she has kind of incorporated some country into some of the records on here, about 3 or 4 records. So I feel like that's going to be a shock to some of her core fan base, but I like it. I like that she is definitely, I think to me, she's thinking about the road ahead. She's thinking about the future. Now that this trilogy is done, she's thinking about what's next for her. I think she's already started to plant seeds of what she's going to do next, man. But guys, like, this album, there was a lot to unpack here. Like I said, man, I think, you know, Summer Walker definitely showed growth. I want to talk about the features as well, because the features actually, a lot of the features did hit, you know. A lot of the features hit. Like, a lot of the features, apart from a couple, I'd say the Sexyy Red feature, even though, you know, the Sexyy Red feature was, like, you know, like, I don't think it was needed. Same with the GloRilla feature. I didn't think it was as bad as I thought it would be. But just in general, the vast majority of features hit, man, and that kind of surprised me, because when I looked at this album and I saw it was a massive feature list, I was a bit skeptical. I mentioned it in the beginning, but a lot of the features did hit, man. A lot of them did their thing, you know, and there was a lot here. There was a lot of records I did like, you know, a lot of the records that I'm definitely gonna take and add to my playlist for sure, you know. There was quite a few actually, but there was a couple records that I feel like, you know, were just, you know, they were just there, you know, like, they didn't really add anything to the album. One of the criticism or constructive criticisms that I have of this tape is I don't think the sequencing was as good as it could have been. I feel like, you know, some of the sequencing and some of the flow of this album was a bit off to me. I feel like Summer Walker could have done a better job when it comes to, like, the flow of the album, when it comes to sequencing. But honestly, like, Summer Walker, she brought that soul to this album. Like, she literally let her heart out, you know, on this album, which she typically does. But I felt like she did it in a different way, you know, this time around, man. Like, and that's the one thing with Summer that we all absolutely love about her. The fact that she's willing to be open and honest, and she's willing to be transparent and just vulnerable. She's literally willing to just put everything out there on the album for us to consume, you know. In general sense, like, I actually really like this tape, what I've heard so far. I'll definitely give it on first listen like a 7 out of 10, you know. I definitely think it's, when it comes to the trilogy, it's third, you know. I think even when you talk about the trilogy, I think they're actually in order by the way that they were released. So I think Over It is the best. Over It is a classic to me, and then Still Over It is the second best, and then Finally Over It is the third, you know. So I think it's in order by way of release, you know, 1, 2, and 3. But this is still a good album, man. There's a lot to unpack here. I'm definitely gonna have to listen to it again. But yeah, I'm just finally happy that, you know, Summer Walker she's done with all the heartbreak and all of that, and she's moving into a new direction and a new, you know, sort of phase in her life, you know, which is a lot more positive. So yeah, that's really good, man. But guys, let me know what you think about this in the comment section below. You know, let me know what you feel. Give me your rating for this album. You know, where do you think this album is placed in Summer Walker's discography? Did you like it? Did you dislike it? Let me know in the comment section below. All my R&B heads right now. Like I said, right now I'm giving it a 7, and I think there's a lot of good parts about this album. The production as well, I must say the production, yeah, again, sonic production, I think was awesome. But yeah, just let me know, guys, let me know. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, you know what I'm saying? Do all of that, show your boy some love, and I'll be back again real soon with another one. But until then, my people, stay blessed, I'm out. Peace.